Hi everybody, and welcome to the live stream. So, just opening it up myself. Pretty cool. Patricia, oh, Patricia says hi, and John Robinson says hello, Patricia. So, welcome to you both. Very cool. So we're looking good here. I don't even know why I'm on that page. That's how I ended up. I don't remember being on that page, but hey, there we are. So we've got 8 minutes to go. VCA. Looking good, and we're about to finish it completely sold out. Look at that, 503 million Axion wrap Bitcoin divs as well day. Pretty cool. Oh, wanted to go there. Don't want to go there. And 51.46 Ethereum versus 49.97 for the sellout. So pretty good day. So $175,784 and 170,000 was the target. Nicely done. And we've got 7 minutes to go. So pretty easy day for good old VCA. And what we got coming up, we got a regular auction. So that was auction day 173 and a VCA 19. And we've got a regular auction coming up shortly. Just taking a second there to populate. We can actually see the new Axion today dashboard colors. So the grey's gone, and we've got sort of a bluish grey, I guess it is. So there we are, nice little update. And almost 9.8 million Axion per ETH. I mean, it's just outstanding. This will be a huge day, probably in the records, with the amount of Axion up for grabs. Pretty amazing. With the overbidding in the auction, we've got 7.3% auction prices cheaper than Uniswap. Uniswap is very generous at 9.1 million, and obviously that reflects the price at the moment. We've got 6 minutes to go. Now 2.6394 Bitcoin has been paid to stakers in the last 24 hours, 150,000 US dollars worth. That's very nice, thanks very much. So stakers have been rewarded that based on their share percentage. So the more shares you have in Axion, the more of the rewards you get. Minimum 8%, remember, is the amount of Axion per year that you could get, but obviously we have auctions and you get dividends from those auctions. The ETH that gets put into regular auctions, which we have 3 times a week, gets converted into does Axion buybacks on Uniswap, and we're about to start one of those shortly. Auction day 174, and obviously we have 4 VCAs, and instead of getting Axion, the ETH is used to buy wrap Bitcoin, and that's given to you on your staking page. So pretty neat as well. And obviously if you bid in to either of those auctions, you get Axion and wrap Bitcoin respectively 10%. So pretty neat there. All right, so let's go to the chat. We've got John Robinson, hi to you as well, of course, and Richard Hitch, yo Richard Hitch, so good to see you again. And yeah, pretty tidy, nice tidy VCA. I like the new structure, and we had a bit more data, and things have turned out quite nicely. So pretty, I'm not sure, I got a scratchy nose for some reason, but there we are. And let's have a look at the price. Price is really on the soft side, so all the metrics, all the fundamentals are going well. Price is the only thing that's just ho-hum along the bottom there of that descending triangle. But we've got just 10.2 million liquidity, so that's cool. Liquidity numbers good. Daily volume 915,000. That's up from yesterday by about 300,000, so that's a little bit better. And pooled ETH 1,485 versus 13.6 billion Axion, which seems to be up slightly as well. Obviously with just a softer price there. And yeah, so there we are. We've got some transactions there, a bit of mix in green and red there. And let's have a look at the actual. We can see we're in our descending triangle. We've still got good metrics on the indicators for the CCI and the MACD. The price action sitting just above the 100-day rolling average, still sitting above that long-term average. So can we get this purple line and break out there? So we'll just watch the next few days. We've got tons of news coming up. With really the quiet before the storm. I think we've got the IEO coming up on May 8th. All that sort of stuff going on, and other news coming as well. So we'll just watch out for that and see what that does. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, we've got 4 minutes to go. So we're just checking away there. Now the Bitcoin price is 56,714, so that's lifted since yesterday. And obviously Ethereum really rocketed. It's at 3,400, but it was actually even higher. It was at 3,500 a couple of hours back there, so pretty nice. Binance Coin 640, still expecting that to run. And yeah, someone was talking to me about Cardano. Cardano is really starting to lift up there. Apparently got some big smart contract technology coming out. It's going to be a game changer coming out in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So look out for that one to really do another move. 47.5 billion. Looks like that could actually be quite a nice one to get in there. All right, so that's where that is. And let's have a look at the gas. Gas is still tricking along, bouncing off 25 now. Remember, we used to get excited when it was bouncing off around the 100 quay. Now it's bouncing off 26. We like that a lot more, to be honest. And that's better on our pocket. So and better for staking. So very cool indeed. Yeah, I don't think we've got any news. Let's go to the news. I don't think there's any news today. Let's have a look at here. So it's a bit of a everything's going very nicely. So the staking's going awesome, and so forth. So no news there on that one. So we're just going to wait for some news, and hopefully that will help get the price going, because everything else is going well. Auctions are going great, staking's going great. So now we just need to get that price moving. 2 minutes to go, folks, in here on the auction. Let's go to the chat, see what else is going on. C4's in the house. Hey, C4, I haven't seen you for a while. Another sellout on deck. Keep crushing, Superman. Hey, C4, always a pleasure. Niall Sawa. Hey, hi, Superman. Hi, Niall. Good to see you. And Rich Hitch, wonder how quickly this next regular auction will sell out. Yes, that's the point. So we had a very exciting. These auctions have been really doing some real great magic, and we've seen some sniping at the front, not at the end. So pretty cool. Some of the changes obviously helping. We've changed the 90% soft cap, which kind of tries to guarantee, tries to get you that 10% discount as much as possible, and that has been working on the whole, on the average. And we've also got the new structure of the VCAs and the regular auctions. So we went from 2 VCAs to 4 VCAs, moving down from 1 billion down to 500 million for those. So that was a really nice change. And we also went from 5 regular auctions down to 3 regular auctions, but we increased those from 100 million to 200 million. And we basically, overall, if we add up the VCAs and the regular auctions in the week, that we've gone from 2.5 billion to 2.6 billion, and we're doing pretty well selling them out. Obviously, we've got a mega VCA coming up on Friday. That's basically got all the wash up set for non-sales in previous weeks, so we'll see how that goes. But pretty fun there. FBAM, good morning, Superman and Axion community. Time for early news and coffee. That's the one, FBAM. I like it. I like your style. Alex K, hey, all smash that like button. Yes, so smash that like button, subscribe, like and share, hit that bell, and yeah, stay tuned. We've got lots of action coming up. We're kind of in that quiet before the storm phase. I know I've used that a couple of times, but that really is true. It really is quiet before the storm. We've got the IEA Securitas coming up and other news as well. So pretty cool. And Patricia says, I'm not something. I'm not sure. So 4 seconds to go in the day. So there we are, 4 seconds in the day, and we've just finished that auction. So we've got the rig auctions going to start up. Let's have a look, see whether the numbers actually populated. No, it's still not populating there. Not sure why it's not doing that, but it will populate in a minute or two. So we'll just wait for that to do its thing. Click over the timers, or we'll probably wait for the Axion dashboard to show it instead. Once again, 200 million in today's regular auction. You can get a 10% bonus of Axion if you use the referral link below. Obviously, there's also the 9% cap, which means that you're getting the price, going to get price pretty much 10% discount to market, so it's pretty attractive to you there. Particularly if you're new to Axion, that's a pretty good way to go. And obviously, if you're staking, there's special staking bonuses on at the moment until the 15th of May. And we'll check those out too. We're going to watch just a bit of the opening of the regular auction because it can be quite exciting these days, and it makes it easier to live stream when we get that excitement stuff coming in, because we get surprised exactly by what's coming in terms of how what people's behaviour has changed under these new rules. So like I said, 90% cap, soft cap, and you're basically trying to get you that 10% discount to market plus the different auction sizes and auction types. So there we are. All right, let's go to the chat here. Patricia says in chat but listening. Sorry. Patricia can multitask, so that's okay. It's okay. Patricia's good at multitasking. FBAM says Patricia, three big hearts there. Alex K, Uni version 3 came out today. Yeah, I was going to talk about that a bit. Hex hit 3 cents last night. Axion auction sold out again. All good things, yeah. So Hex did hit 3 cents. Went to about 3.5 actually. So it's come back off there a bit soft at the moment, but we'll watch that come up. I think we can actually see that on my list. I have it on my list. Let's go back out of the Axion one, and yeah, so Hex is back down at 276, just holding around that pattern at the moment. There were a couple of accounts that sold it down. They had a couple million Hex, and that's what sort of ruined the momentum. There's probably 2 or 3 of those I saw. So yeah, that's pretty much happened there. And yeah, what else we had? Obviously Uniswap version 3, you can actually kind of do limit orders on it now. There's also you can do liquidity provision for price bands, price ranges. So imagine there's a price curve, you can select the price area that you want to provide liquidity to. It's got a few other new features like that. Those are the main ones. And looks like they've got probably a surprise coming out as well. I sort of hinted to it that they may have an NFT for LP providers, which is probably kind of an airdrop. We'll see whether that comes out or not, but that's kind of been hinted. Yeah, so lots happening there. We're still waiting for this to tick over. Not sure why that's not updating there. Oh, there we are. So we've got the new auction. Oh, I didn't want to go to the activity, did I? So we'll just jump back out of that. No, thank you. We're coming down to the auctions. This is the new auction. Auction day 174, a regular auction, 203 million AXN, $75,431 up for grabs. If you want to get 10% bonus, of course, hit the link below and you can get in there and get into the auction. You just have to hook up your MetaMask wallet with some Ethereum, enter that, and of course regular auctions, when you withdraw it at the end of the 24 hours, you have to minimum stake it for 60 days. So that's a way to go. Now we just need 19.99 ETH to sell out, basically 20 ETH. So let's see whether we actually sell it out in the first 15 minutes, eh? Why not? We've got this massive auction rate again, like yesterday, and yesterday it was about 10.2, I think, 10.2 million. It actually finished just under 10 million, but today it's just started at over 10 million again, and Uniswap price at 9.1 million, and so we'll see how that goes. Another great day. I'm sure these days will be remembered in the future, near-term future, as epic days, and people will say, I wish I could have got into there. Man, that's a great day if I got into that one, especially if once we get back to days where you get just 2.5 million AXN or even less. People will really say that. I think I recall the lowest auction we had was that day. Oh, was it the day? Lowest action was that day that Sheldon got in with the 50 ETH. I think that was like I think it was 250,000 per ETH, something like that. So it just shows you the contrast there. Way to go. Oh, 10. There we go, folks. Boom. 10 Ethereum in there, $34,000. That really wakes you up, and $34,000 straight away into there. 50% sellout already instantly like that. Boom. 10,000 neat. We'll be able to see who that is in a minute or two. So 73 million AXN bought from market instantly. Near instantly. $27,000 have gone to all the stakers. So if you're not staked AXN, buy some AXN either through Uniswap or through one of these auctions, and you'll start earning those sweet dividends like this too. So pretty neat there. It actually put the auction price has gone. That actually goes onto market, so we can jump onto market there. Let's go down the bottom here, and we can see BF8C. So we've got 2 4s, a 4, a 4, and what else? Anything else? Oh, it doesn't show up yet. So that's 80%. So 80% of the ETH goes on. So we've got 10 ETH in, and we got 80%. So that'll be 8 ETH. So we had two buys there on the market, and that's how it pushed the price up there to 0.0038. So we could get 2 more of those at least if we get a sellout in that place. So we'll watch out the next few minutes. What a great start. There we are, folks. Another great start to the regular auction. That's funny. That's hilarious. All right. So John Atkins is in the house. Hi everyone. Work got on the way, so a bit late to the party. It is a party indeed. Another one, John. There's regular auctions looking good. I think bidders will be more cautious today, Alex says, but then we just got 10 ETH in straight away. Yeah, if only I'd bought more ETH. John Atkinson's, yeah, that's the one. I like it, John. Good sense of humour. Richard Hicks, cool, and maybe, yeah. But it doesn't look like now. We've got that 10 ETH in there. We could just sell it out within the first 10-20 minutes, right? So that's looking more likely. So welcome everybody to the channel. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. And of course, enjoy this live auction coverage of Axion, the only place on the planet that I know of that's doing these daily epic auctions like this with these structures. So pretty cool stuff. And yeah. So that's lifted the price a bit. 00038. Nice to get those buys. And we also had an 11 ETH buy on there as well. So that was someone bought 98 there. So that's a pretty nice buy. 98 million there. Yeah, on top of that, 844 plus 98. So that's really terrific to see that in a row. And that's how it lifted Axion up to 00038. Let's get back over that 0004. Let's say goodbye to the threes and once and for all. I think that's where we'll be happy to do with that. Alright, so 50% gone, and Patricia says, not saying hi, that's what I meant. I'm doing stuff and not at the keyboard. Exciting start. Yes, it is indeed. But no, Patricia, we know you can multitask, so that's not an issue. So here's, we got a fish with 5 ETH, so there we are with 5 ETH, and 80% of it is 4 ETH. So we can see that. And then we got a shrimp that bid in with 5 ETH, and so 80% of that is 4 ETH, and that's what we see here, folks. We see those two 4 ETH here, one there and one here. So we saw that. That's pretty cool. And this is the actual auction address that takes that ETH and buys it on the market, and then we can see that turns up over here with the 73 million, 26,000, 27,000. I'm feeling pretty confident that this is gonna probably sell out in a little wee while, so that bodes well. Yeah, like totally cool, wow. Okay, let's just do let's just go. We'll just go and do some of the summary numbers as we like to do. 268 billion Axion total supply, and 43.9 billion liquid, and that's down from yesterday, so that's cool. I think we were over 40, well over 44 yesterday, so it's nice to see that. And 224.2 billion staked. And our share rate is, sorry, our staking percentage is 83.61, and that's a real market leader with organic staking like that, so pretty cool. 668 is our crypto rank, so we've got a long way to go, and that's a good time for you to get in as a new investor. Very cool. Total stakes 23,824, stake size 9.08 million, 2,193 staking days, which is getting longer. That's very cool. Probably impacted quite a bit by the new marketing. I understand that we've had a lot of new wallets too in the last week, so things are looking good. Market cap 34 million, and our share rate 1.1431. So better to stake your Axion today than say in 3 months time, 6 months time, or even tomorrow for that example, for that matter. So regular auctions looking good. We're just shooting along there, and we'll just go to the overview, check out the number of shares on the market. We've got 330.6 billion, folks. That are looking really cool. That keeps going up. Love it. I love it a lot. And we've obviously got the big paydays coming up. Now, Max Share Club, 100.99 already. So almost at 101 Dalmatians. I mean, 101 billion Axion staked for 15 years, 15.2 years, or 5,555 days. And 7,178 stakes there. So this here is adding a lot of value, this Max Share Club, to Axion big time. And it's really a pivotal part of the Axion launch, which is our launch pad. With IEOs and airdrops and all sorts of stuff like that, and strategic partnerships, which is a very important part of that. So Max Share Club is people are after investors in crypto that are really committed, and as we know, Axion is the leader in that for sure. And this is from somebody that's also in Wise and also in Hex, and I can tell you with confidence that. So pretty awesome stuff. Bitcoin auctions, 87.7, basically $5 million US. Terrific stuff. And obviously as Bitcoin goes up, and it has been going up since yesterday, that will go up too. So Bitcoin wealth inside Axion investors is going up week after week, so that's really positive, and that bodes well for the future as well for Axion. And 61.7 cashed out, $3.5 million US cashed out to people's wallets, so very cool indeed. All right, so we're 12 minutes, 11 minutes in, and we're still counting it down, looking good on the numbers there. Once again, I think these rates will be considered really epic in the future, so just watch out for that. And wow. All right, so let's just jump to the actual activity, and we'll go there. I see the prices just moved up a bit more. Very cool. Yeah, so we've got a shrimp and a fish. Those are really cool. So what we're finding is that we're getting a lot of small accounts going in to the auction. Now, obviously, occasionally these could be another person's, like a whale or a shark's account or something like that. They've set up a separate account. That could be that on occasion, but I think most of the time these are just reflecting new accounts, new people coming in to Axion ecosystem. That's really cool. We're seeing lots of shrimps and lots of fishes, buyouts going into these auctions and stuff. So very cool. And obviously, education, communication is a huge part of Axion, and also simplification. So I think that Axion just continues to improve on that front. We'll probably have even more improvements on that in the next few weeks. Yeah, some pretty exciting stuff. Very cool indeed. Interesting that, yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so let's just jump over to the price. I see we're seeing a bit of movement. So after we had the 4 ETH buys, we got 11 ETH buy, nice, and we had 2 smaller buys, yeah, getting this amount of Axion each. So a nice little movement there. Let's see if we can get a bit of momentum, push that over the 0004 mark. We've had such good, all our fundamentals are going great. I think we can all agree. I think we had 1 or 2 auctions a week and a half ago or so that were a little bit, you know, people got a little nervous, but I think the train has righted itself, or so to speak. So very cool. 38.45. Let's see if we can get some momentum out of here and break up towards the upside, and say goodbye to the 0004 mark. I think we all like that happen. And once again, Bitcoin's rising, so our Bitcoin holdings are getting going up in value. Very cool. And the price chart, we've got this lower gas. Very cool indeed. That's good too. No announcements yet, but I'm expecting something probably tomorrow, the next day. So we should have something on that mark as well. In general chat. So let's jump back to the auctions there. Go back to the overview and check that out on there. So we're almost 15 minutes in, folks, and let's have a look on there. 22 minutes in, so we'll probably keep watching another 8 minutes and go for half an hour on the live stream and see how we get on, since we had such a bullish start. Let us know in the chat if you're going to go into the auction today. It's always fun if we know some people are going in. Sometimes we get 2 people, sometimes occasionally we get 3 people going in. So yeah, let us know in the chat if you're going to go in. So obviously room there, 10 ETH bidding in, and we'll see whether we get a few smaller fish. If it gets sold out, that's pretty epic stuff in a short space of time. Obviously, we've got another 8 ETH at least that can go onto market and do buybacks, and those 2 8 ETH got yes, the 4 ETH got 36 million, and another 4 ETH got 36 million. So close to, you know, that's close to this number here, which is exactly the number we got, 73 million. So that's how much you can pick up with that. So we've got another 73 million we can buy on the market if we get another 10 ETH, which will be a sellout. Actually, because the price has gone up, our total target's gone from 19.99 to 20.043. So there's a bit more room for people to get in, and it helps with the price, of course. The more the price goes up, the more ETH it goes in, and it's a circulating thing. So the price goes up, and then as long as people are not net selling, then yeah, the price goes up. And yeah, so very cool. That's the way it works, folks. That's if it goes pretty well. Jonathan G's in the house. Hello, Jonathan G. Good to see you. Very cool. All right, so let's go back to the auction. We're going to run this out for a half an hour live stream, and we've got about 6 minutes to go. So that's a bit of time, and we'll see whether this thing gets sold out and while we're doing the live stream. Otherwise, I don't see it lasting long. Do you? Do you see it lasting long? I don't. So first in, first served, right? First in, first served. that pressure really does make it helpful, very helpful, especially at this 200 million range. So that's nice to see. Yeah. I don't know if we'll go have a look at see whether we can see stuff on the wallets. Obviously, we've got the daily payout per M share that's in there, so you can see it's been a couple hundred Axion sometimes, depending on the day. How many penalties in there? We've obviously got our league as well. We've got our whales, 16 whales, 162 sharks, 987 dolphins, and 3,292 fish, 3,259 crabs, and 1,958 shrimps. And so we've got these little counts seem to be dominating the auctions. That's a really great sign, really great sign. Let's days and days of that was really cool. And then we get a nice distribution of holders, and I think that bodes well. Now, obviously, larger accounts always play their part in pushing the price, but I think it's nice to have that more even distribution as well. Very cool. All right, let's jump back up there. I think I was on the right page anyway. So there we are, we're counting it in. Let me know what you think of the blue grey rather than the old grey we had. I think it's a bit better. It just took a little while to get used to because it's like, oh. I actually lost most of the whales off the list. See, I lost all. I mean, we had that beautiful list of whale watchers. I might have to go back to the other previous video, but it's actually a bit hard to find them when they're not out. But I'll do my best to try and reconcile that list. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see that. Keep that list on there. Let me scroll down. Let me go back to the overview. Sorry, I like the bigger page of the auction. Some whales taking out their wrap Bitcoin from yesterday. Very cool to see. Let's go back to the chat. There's some comments there. Superman, do you prefer bidding in VCAs or regular auctions? Probably VCAs would be my cup of tea. Alex Gate, but with the actual with the share rate bonuses at the moment, then regular auctions are very attractive because you get all those. If you're going to max stake, then definitely a regular auction because you're going to get all those bonuses. Let's go actually have a quick look at that while we've got a bit of time. I think we've got some time there. Yeah, we've got a minute or two. So we'll go back up there and we'll go to the announcements. And so if you're looking at staking max shares, it's the best time ever will be now. I can't see a better time ever than now because this initiative probably won't be around again because of the impact it has on existing shareholders. So even though it's open to existing shareholders, it still has an impact on shares, and I don't think we'll see this one again. Your shares, your voice. The promotion will begin immediately and run for 30 days till the May the 15th. Basically, on top of it, you get longer pays better, which is 20% per year shares. That's always going to be around, at least it always has been. But this is a special thing on top of that, so you're getting 2 share bonuses for staking long. 350 days, you get a 6% bonus. So 10 million Axion becomes 10.6 million Axion for the basic shares calculation. Then 700 days becomes 7%, etc. Every 350 days stakes will receive an additional percentage bonus, and of course 5,555 days stake, which is 15.2 years, you receive 20% bonus, and that's huge. And the reason why people basically stake, if you're new to Axion for 15.2 years, not only do they get all the Axion at the end of it, but they get the wrap Bitcoin immediately every time we have VCAs, which are venture capital auctions, 4 times a week, and they get wrap Bitcoin immediately to their wallet. So that's why people are doing that. Also, further down the track, we will be probably having something like an NFT where you can actually sell off max share stakes to somebody else on the secondary market, and also decrease the amount of Axion shares in the market as well. So we'll watch out for that. Let's go back here and we'll go back to the out there. Oh, we got 1.1 ETH in there. Sweet. We're up to 11.1 and we're just over 20 minutes in, so 37.977. Let's go to the Uniswap and see whether we can see that. I think it's these two here, so 0.24 and 0.64, and those are the two buys on top of there. So we had 4 plus 4 plus 0.24 plus 0.64. That's 80% of the ETH that went in. So we picked up some more action there, also helping lift the price there. Very cool indeed. So 11.10 over 20.42. Very cool. So there's a bit more room in there now still. And I've got a comments in there. Let's have a look here. My last 4 bids were all VCAs, Alex says. Yeah, very cool. It's great that you've done so well out of that, Alex. It's really cool. Love getting instant refunds with that wrap Bitcoin. Yeah, that's a big deal. And if you're super bullish long term on wrap Bitcoin, it's a cool thing. Obviously, some people do cycle it back through Axion as well. Blue matches the official dashboard better, says Alex. Absolutely. I'm only here for the wrap Bitcoin divs, hence 100% max staked. Nice one, John Atkins. Just enjoying it. Man, it's great having 4 VCAs, isn't it, per week, because you just get that more. Twos was cool, but it was you just had to wait all that time. But now it's just like every second day. It's a much better coolness to it. And I think actually general incentives are all better too. I'm having trouble speaking about it, but that's the case. I'm only here for the Alex K says this is a fantastic special. Made me put a couple more five stakes locked and loaded. Yeah, it really is a terrific bonus at the moment, everybody. If you wanted to max share or even do a staking ladder, then you're going to win all the way past 350 days. You're going to get bonuses all the way through up to 15.2 years. So even if you don't want to do max share to try and get more wrap Bitcoin, you can do your staking ladder will be get a lot more shares, and you'll still get more wrap Bitcoin that way anyway. So staking ladder is just where you put investments at different periods in the future, like maybe a yearly stake of investment. There we are. Nice one, John, says Alex. So yeah, that's where we're at, folks. I think we've done 31 minutes, so that's pretty cool. I think let's just get the calculator out. I'm sure that it'll probably sell out within the next 30 minutes, so I wouldn't be surprised. So 11.1 divided by 20.442. That equals, it says 36 now. That's about 54%, just over 54%. So very cool there. And yeah, someone look at that. So Dolphins listed 3.5 million stake for 5,555 days. There's that bid 0.8 ETH from a shrimp, and a dolphin 0.3. And a shark withdrawn some Bitcoin, and a dolphin withdrawn some Bitcoin. So very cool. Axion's working as it should. Very nice indeed. All around. It's looking really good. Let's have a look at Alex says my wrap Bitcoin goes onto QuickSwap pools. Oh, very clever, Alex. Nice one. And Jonathan G says I'm 100% max stake as well. It's amazing how good the wrap Bitcoin divs are. Yeah, very cool indeed. Working really nice. Great that you guys are all benefiting from that. And while you guys are hardcore 100% max stake, that's dedication. I'm about 80% max stake now, says Alex. Very cool. No, those are all good positions. And on that note, we'll say goodbye for tonight. And what time is it here? It's 7:26, and so in PM. And I will catch you later. There we are, looking for that. All our Axion buybacks just disappeared for some reason, but we're at 11.10. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. We've got another VCA number 20 opening up tomorrow. So we'll be doing obviously an extended live stream for that. And I'm sure this will be sold out by the time we start. So we'll probably start for close to the live hour, but we'll probably do our usual hour and a quarter there for that one for tomorrow. So catch me on VCA number 20. I think it's a pretty special number 20. Boom, boom. Easy to do with the hands there. So yeah, very cool. All right, have a good evening, everybody. Cheers, Jonathan G, John Atkins, Alex, and everyone else. Hope you have a good one. And thanks for staying up for those in the northern parts. I know it's very late, so very cool. Plan to pick up some more Axion in that VCA, Jonathan G says. A wise idea, especially with the ratio at the moment around this 10 million. Or we're back. We must be going down a bit. 9.7, very good ratio. You know, that ratio to 1 ETH is really good. I think people will look back on this, on the how many days this lasts for, and go, "Wow, wish I should have picked up there." So smart decision on that one. All right, catch you later. Cheers. My happy face didn't go very well, but there we are. Let me just go back here. I'll do some peace out sign. Peace. Oh, I got peace there. I don't know. Yeah, let's push that out. There we are. Peace. Peace. Something like that. All right, catch you later. Got to work out how to turn live stream off. It's always an issue. And then let's go to OB.